Yo. Yo. I think we're back. Are we back? Just gotta check the stream and make sure we are in fact back. I got Toast on the floor over here. She's killing it. Yep, see, just murder in the game. Toast, 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 Toast. Do you wanna come up here for a sec? No, she doesn't really like hopping onto my legs so much. When I'm like bent over, like if I'm like looking for something on the ground or if I'm like leaning over on a counter, sometimes she'll hop on my back. But let's see here, make sure we're nice and live. It seems like we're live. It kind of sort of low-key, high-key seems like we are in fact live. Yeah, alright, here we are. Awesome. Well, this is it. We're doing the new challenge. Starting today, day one. I have never played Pokemon HeartGold. I missed it. I missed out on Gen 4 basically altogether. I have some of the games now, but they are, goodness gracious, are they slow? And I just don't really, I've never really been able to get a DS emulator to work great on my phone, which is like where I usually play my games and stuff, and I don't know. It just missed me. And Gold for the Game Boy Color was my first video game ever, and the first Pokemon I ever caught was a Sentret, and Furret was the first Pokemon I ever trained to level 100. And it's just been a long time since I've gotten a chance to do that, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, you know what? It's high time. I just like solo a game with Furret, and what better game to do that with than the remake that I never played. So I'm already like stoked. I think we're already having a great time. And I don't know how hard this is going to be. I expect it's not going to be easy. Furret, I don't get to play with Furret much because Furret is kind of a trash Pokemon in the game. Obviously, it's my favorite Pokemon of all time, but he's not a particularly strong, threatening feller. So, I'm just going to play some music here in the background. I doubt you'll hear this very well, but it'll set the mood for me. And that's really all I'm concerned about. So, oh my god, look at that Ho-Oh. Oh, they're panning around him. That's great. Alright, well, the rules are pretty simple and straightforward for what we're about to do. I'm gonna catch the first Sentret on Route 29, I think it might be. The route right outside of New Barktown. I'm gonna catch the first Sentret I encounter. That'll be our official starter. Obviously, we'll have to beat the first rival fight, the little tackle exchange, without him. But yeah, it's a Nuzlocke. So if the Furret faints, Furret is done. We got to start with a new one. I'm gonna use healing items, but I'm only gonna allow myself to use as many healing items as the trainer that I'm fighting would use. So I'm assuming, if I'm not mistaken, like each gym leader is probably like one healing item, so I can heal once per gym. I'm gonna overlevel. I don't see how I'd really have a chance at this challenge if I didn't overlevel. But, you know, I'll try to keep it within reason. Like I said, I've never played this game. I don't really know what the level spread here is. I haven't, like, looked ahead at the particulars of, like, movesets and levels and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to overlevel the Furret. And I'm probably still going to use rare candies too. But I'm actually going to EV train this Furret. So get ready for some grass grinding. We're going to do a little bit of that on the day one. Hopefully we won't have to redo it a bunch. But yeah, I think I'm going to just EV speed for attack and speed, I would think would be my best bet. You know, just try to hit as hard as I can, as fast as I can. But yeah, I don't know. This is where we're at. This is what we're going to try. I'm going relatively blind. I mean, this is not a ROM hack. This is just a mainline Pokemon game. I've heard it's maybe one of the more challenging ones, but even still, none of them are that challenging. So we're going to see how this goes. And, you know, I might come up with new stipulations, like if we're, yeah, begin adventure. I know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. I have a really kind of less than ideal setup. We just moved. We've been moving for the past 2 weeks, which is a large reason why I've kind of needed to neglect the channel recently a little bit. And also just it doesn't it doesn't pay me anything, and I have real things to do. So, but I love the channel. I want to keep the channel up and alive, and so I was just like, you know, I don't know how this run's gonna turn out. Part of me is like, it should be easy, but then part of me is like, what if it ends up being really hard, like in ways I don't expect. You know, so I'm just curious to see Ethan, all-time best character design, any Pokemon game. I said what I said. His hat, his hair, jacket, he looks better than Red. He's got way more drip than Red. And everyone after. I like Gen 5's trainers. I think both Black and Black 2, both the girl and the boy designs are great. Let's see. I don't know what to name him. Let's just call ourselves Here. We'll be Here. Here. This is Here Furret. This is the channel you're on right now. If you're stumbling upon this stream, we're gonna solo HeartGold with one Furret. Just one Furret, my favorite Pokemon of all time, against the world. I'm psyched, high-key psyched that there are follow-mons in this game, that Furret will be following us all over the place and whatnot. I imagine there might be something in this here computer. There usually is. Thanks, Lyra. I'm glad. God, I'm tempted to fast forward. This game is just... Yeah, you know what? We are gonna fast forward. If it becomes, like, truly untenable at any point, obviously I'll slow back down. But... I was like, oh, we gotta change the set mode. But we actually don't have to change the set mode because, well, maybe we do. I'll probably have HM Pokemon. Doesn't hurt. What's the best frame? Let's find the swaggiest frame. That's pretty swaggy. For a HeartGold. Type 8. Yeah, so those are the gold and silver frames. That's like a Team Rocket looking frame almost. That's kind of cool. But I'm feeling 8 so far. 15, 16 ain't bad. I'm going 8. Hook me up. Boom. Confirm. Alright, Radical. And then Lyra and her Meryl are like wiling out. Sick. And then our rival, who we'll have to come up with a name for. I just realized I should probably like have the chat open. I doubt anyone's in here, but probably wouldn't hurt. You know, dress for the job you want. That's what they're always telling you. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, no one's in here. Okay, cool. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna miss the chat. But yeah, feel free to say hi if you are in here. I'm gonna try to schedule out a bunch of streams after I get done here, and we'll get out through this here Furret, the Furret solo run, and I might interweave the Furret solo run with another challenge or two that I'm looking to start. So just yeah, just like keep apprised of the channel. I'm gonna be doing different streams, but I think the Tuesdays at 7 you can depend on for the foreseeable future, and those will be spent primarily on this run until we knock it out. Or until I figure out, like, I don't like the way we're playing it, or it feels too easy, or it feels too hard. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna pick Chikorita here, and, no. Just click right on through. Give me my potions. And I've started this game a couple times. So well, and also, it's really no different from Gold. Wait. Oh, I have to go talk to my mom before I leave. That's annoying. Hey, Mom. Look at this pear Pokemon. She's a little pear. I like Chikorita. I'm excited to see the Legends EA, how they handle it. Either Mega Evolution or regional variant final form. I would like both. I think both would be pretty spectacular, but arguably overkill. So I'm expecting no regional variants, yes Mega Evolutions is my guess. I like Tepig, Emboar. I love Totodile. I like Feraligatr. I like Chikorita, and I love Meganium. I find it still just a little strange and a tiny bit disappointing that they went with 2 Johto starters for Legends EA. I'm like, in my mind, I just think like every generation is fun and has its own, like, I don't know, they all have their own unique hitters, and I feel like doing 2 Gen 2 Pokemon is just, I do feel like the Johto starters don't get enough credit. Like, I think they're more iconic than people want to give them credit for, in a way. I feel like everything obviously is always Charizard, always Blastoise, Venusaur, of course. It's always Gen 1 starters, and then, like, you know, there's going to be some glitching. This is like a pretty bad dump of this ROM from what I understand. Oh, thanks for the map card. But, yeah, I just think, I don't know, like, I was hoping for, I was thinking a Blaziken would be cool, honestly. Like, and, you know, maybe that's a little silly talking about Blaziken after talking about, like, overexposed starters, but I think that's just it. Like, Blaziken is, like, not all the way overexposed, and I thought it could be cool to, like, see a regional variant and a mega regional Blaziken and see what that looks like, what it could be. I think, like, a fire flying could have been cool. Like, a fire flying Blaziken could have been interesting. You give it flying press, something to, like, hark back to its fighting typing, or I don't know. Also, there were Snivy rumors. I was cool with that. And then there was also Empoleon rumors at one point. Piplup. Like, I think the trio that I heard that seemed the most, like, I don't know, like, plausible to me for some reason, I don't even remember the explanation, was like Snivy, Torchic, and friggin' Piplup. And I thought that sounded pretty awesome. I guess you got 2 birds in there, Torchic and Piplup. They usually don't like to go, like, 2 the same species on one starter line, but who cares? Alright, the run doesn't begin until we catch our first Sentret, so if we lose this battle, it's meaningless. I also reserve the right to decide that this idea is, like, boring. I don't know. I'm interested to see if it's more challenging than I'm expecting to be, or even easier than I expected. I don't know. I think there's ways for this run to surprise me and to bring about interesting scenarios. Almost. You got in a little ahead of time. Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much I enjoy playing with my favorite Pokemon or don't enjoy it. But the stuff I want to start doing, let's see, what should we name him? Who is the enemy of Furret? ISIS. No. No, we have bigger fish to fry. We have bigger fish to fry than ISIS. Globalism. Our rival's name is Seymour Nip. I'll probably regret that, but who cares? I'm playing music from vintage gold version and silver, just a playlist. If you can hear it, cool. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry. You're not really missing out that much. You can experience a very similar thing by pulling it up on your phone. I don't want to follow you. Okay, it's interesting. They just, okay, and then they do show it. Okay. See, I don't want to see it. You're going to show me the whole process of tackling and all that stuff? That's absurd. Honestly, that's absurd. I'm in a new spot. I mentioned earlier we moved. I am gonna be like establishing. Oh my god! Very first Pokemon. Get in the ball. Okay. Get in the ball. Okay. Get in the ball. Tight. All right, and we will name you Baby. Because that's, you know, this is what I have instead of children. And the run has begun. And we switch. And let's see if I don't want to change up the order of their moves. Because in GBA, unlike in GBA, you can't just move them when you're already in battle. Alright. What if we try to beat at least one wild Pokemon in every route or something silly? Like, we really try to make it work. Let's go beat something up here. Unless it's a Geodude. I'm not fighting a Geodude for, like, pure hubris. Yeah, well, what happens if I just start scratching at this thing? How hard can it really hit back? 3. Oh, crit. Crit. Baby crit. Crit. Yeah, does this thing... Okay, it does no tackle, but it's just totally ineffective. You know what? There we go. Down. Good work, baby. I gotta get used to these DS controls. How you feeling, baby? Nice, okay. Well, it literally won't let you do that, but it is cool that you want to lead. Let's see here. I love Johto. I get everyone's complaints about the games themselves and no Johto Pokemon and all that stuff, but it's just, to me, I'm like, smoke them if you got them. Like, there's some really cool features to these games. You know what? I guess I'm not EV training because I'm just kind of like fighting these things willy-nilly, but whatever. We got Runaway instead of, I think, Pickup's the other possibility, but when I said I'm going in blind, I'm really going in blind here. I'm not really aware of what is up for me. Deposit R1, and here we go. We're on our way. and baby is sleepy. Baby wants her Wawa or whatever or something. Metapod, get scratched. You can't hurt us. You're just gonna harden. We're gonna at least try to get to Falkner today. I don't know how much further than that we'll go, but like, we'll, you know, I'll stream as long as I feel like I want to / makes sense to. But I'll try to be here for at least one gym badge a stream, like, which means we got to do Sprout Tower. I don't know if we have to do Sprout Tower, but I will do Sprout Tower. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna kind of fight most everything we come upon for now. We need all the experience we can get, and the EVs, even if they're distributed randomly, are helpful. Baby. Sentret's underrated by me. I underrate Sentret because of my love of Furret. I'm like, but she's really cute. I mean, look at her go. And I'm really putting her in harm's way by not healing up first. We might as well... Damn, I did not want to give him my phone number. I hate that. I don't want the trainers to call me ever. It's invasive, and I don't care about swarms or whatever relevant information you think you have that I just so desperately need. I don't need it. I really don't need it. You know what I need? One Furret named Baby. Hopefully. And hopefully just one. Let's see here. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know, I feel like I want to ask people questions, but there's no one here to ask questions, and I feel like otherwise I might want to answer questions, but there's no one here to ask me questions, which is, you know, that's the nature of the biz. What they don't tell you about the biz is when you get into the biz, you're in the biz, you know? And the biz is all about biz and is buzz and busting. Let's see here. She doesn't fight you. He does. I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling this weird call to beat up every trainer we see. And I don't know if that's smart or not, but it's kind of what I want to do. Like, this is not a Kaizo. This is not an Ironmon. Like, if it is, and I don't know it somehow, I don't know. What I'm saying, more or less, or trying to say, is that, yeah, save my money, Ma. Thanks. I don't know how to handle myself. Can I get rid of Joey's number? Hey, Joey. Youngster Joey. Sort. God. No, they don't let you. Damn. Alright. Got the weeb background. Dark cave. That's irrelevant to us. I'm gonna fight this guy. I am almost all the way done with the script for the Pozzole Cheflock of Emerald Sea Glass. If you're stumbling upon this video and you haven't seen my lasagna cheflock, the cheflock being a new kind of Nuzlocke I developed earlier this year, you should definitely go check that out. It's a really fun video. It's featured on my page. It's hard to miss. It's a picture of Blastoise if he was Tony Soprano that I had commissioned by a lovely guy on Fiverr who's linked in the description of the video. But the Pozzole Cheflock, the script is, I'm at the Elite Four. That's all I have left to write in the script, and then I just have to do the cooking. And this cooking video, in the lasagna video, I kind of wasn't fully prepared for how I wanted to film the cooking, or whether or not I wanted it to be super instructional or a little more personal in its execution, and I went for kind of like a weird hybrid in the way that I shot it. I kind of didn't shoot it very informatively. This next recipe, though, I'm going to be shooting a lot more with the intention of teaching you how to make the recipe and showing you where I would use the ingredients that had fainted if I had them still, that kind of thing. It's gonna be a lot of ingredients I gotta buy. It's a big recipe, and then I gotta obviously film the cooking and kind of figure out how I'm going to film the cooking. This new kitchen isn't like, it's, my old kitchen was small and this kitchen's even smaller, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get out of it. I think the Pozzoli video itself is going to be excellent. I'm really happy with how the script is so far. Might go through and punch it up with some more jokes and that kind of thing. But the run was just really fun. It had a lot of ups and downs, and I'm really excited to share it. But, you know, while I was moving and all this stuff, like, I just realized how little time I was going to have to really do much in the coming weeks, so I really just haven't been working on stuff for the past, like, week and a half, because I've just been packing and moving. And we're still unpacking, very much so. We still got a lot of work to do. Oh no, I forgot to heal between battles. That's bad. Please. Oh no. Okay, well, this looks like if I'm gonna say this is my one mulligan. I obviously meant to heal between battles. And again, you know, if you ever see me do something in a game that feels like a real deal breaker to you, just know that you're allowed to watch somebody else. And that's all I've got to say about that. Baby's clocking in at a healthy level 9. I don't know. I haven't checked yet what Falkner's level cap is. I can't imagine it's super high. My guess is probably somewhere within like 10 to 13. Because I think it's like 10 or 11 in gold version. Maybe even less. Oh, the glitches in this game are really fun sometimes. Like the way people will just disappear or turn into black boxes and stuff. It's great. Let's see here. Bellsprout is Pokemon number 69. Don't ask how I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, did I not heal again? Did I really do that again? Are you gonna... Okay. I said one mulligan. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, I wasn't paying attention, and that's on me, and... Okay, I said... God damn it. I'm sorry, baby. That was totally my fault. Very unnecessary to do. Okay. Yeah, begin adventure. Oh my god. We have to get through. Okay, so what I'll do this time is I'll get through the early game and get to right before we can catch our first Pokemon, and I'll do a save state, and we will... Sorry guys, playing distracted, playing sloppy, playing like an asshole. It will happen again. Oh my god. Only I could make something so uneventful a challenge. Fix these options after Lyra harangues us with her Meryl. God, guys, I'm sorry. I would hate to see this friggin' beginning game again. Whatever. Go back to 8. Confirm. Get our non-starter starter. Man, we will never truly be free until Game Freak adds a skip scene button. Like, it just gets absurd, the amount of stuff. And this isn't even one of the bad ones, but it just gets really silly sometimes. Like, I can't play Sun and Moon because I'm just watching this, like, I don't know. I'm impatient. If that hasn't become obvious. This is some Team Rocket music, I think. Why do we have to just like get interrupted over and over and over again? I don't know. It just seems silly. Pidgey, Pokemon number 16. Pokemon number 16, Pidgey. Sentret, Pokemon number 161. 161. I've memorized every Pokemon in order. I gotta do something with that sometime. I see these videos where it's like, the video's not done until we name all the Pokemon. And then it's like hours long. And I'm like, I can do that in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I'll name every Pokemon in a row. I can do it. No, oh, what's a... oh, what's that? Oh, no, what's that? I know him. I know him. I gotta... But I wanna... I don't know. I was thinking about doing... I've been trying to get it so that I can recite the original 151 in 60 seconds, so I can post that as like a reel on its own. But I've never been able to do it in less than... I think my like record is like 75 seconds. Okay, thank you. Yeah, everyone just like harasses you in this game, and that's cool. They don't let you like live free. They're like, you have to have the apricorn box, otherwise how could you get Kurt to make you fastballs or whatever the friggin' frig. Guys, I say fuck a lot, and I don't know, I try not to say it too much on the stream because I know some people are like Mormon or whatever birth defect they have. Guys, I can't believe I let that first run, all this early game BS. Yeah, we're definitely going to save state before we catch the next Sentret. We'll save state and then have a good time. And then, yeah, when I play like an asshole in the future and let a baby die for no reason other than I'm being lazy and not paying attention to my heals, we won't have to go through all this stuff again. Alright. Okay. Metapod. I met a pod today. A pod of dolphins. I met a pod of dolphins, and they said that, don't start if you don't have something here. God, son of a fuck. Chikorita is super cute. Cyndaquil is super cute. Totodile was my first ever starter. I just thought he was neat. But I still do. I think, though, the modern 3D design of Totodile that's, like, actually in the games is messed up. They butchered my boy. They messed up his face. They messed up his eyes. Like, I was watching the Pokemon, the Entei movie today. I got the Pokemon, like, channel trial on Amazon Prime or whatever, so I could watch the movies, and boring. Boring. But I was watching Entei and they threw out Totodile, and it just reminded me that, like, the 2D Totodile, the eyes aren't all messed up. There's something about the way they made him look in the 3D designs of the modern era where they just, like, messed his face up. It sucks. And, like, now whenever I look for, like, figurines of him and stuff, they're messed up in a similar way. It's like, I don't know why people can't catch Totodile correctly. His design was so good. And now they just don't do it right. Okay, I get it. Yes, you catch the guy and it's a Rattata and you go, Pokeball, go! And you have a Marill and it's really cute and blah, blah, blah. Get the hell out of here with your big damn hat. Alright, now we save state. Attempt to... Oh my god. Alright. Let's get this Sentret. Oh, right off the bat, once again. Alright, let's catch the Sentret. I said, let's catch the Sentret. Okay. Attempt 3. The attempt doesn't start until I catch the Sentret, so calm down. Calm down, Puritans. I don't want to hurt the baby. I want to catch the baby. And I want you to just let me. Let me catch it. Just get in the ball. Thank you! Awesome! Yes, give a nickname. Baby. Switch her to the front here. Let's see, runaway still, I would imagine. Keen Eye, this one. I'm not mad at that, actually. Wait, and then, what's the nature? Naughty nature. Minus special defense, up attack, if I'm seeing that correctly. The red and the blue are really pretty subtle. But no, yeah, up attack nature. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I'll take that shit. Guy that won't say hell, but can say shit. Y'all, we're gonna take, oh my god. Okay. We're gonna run away. That was less than ideal. Yeah, I think this is going to be hard. I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about like leveling. I can't decide. I feel like I should just be rare candying a little bit, but then I'm like, I don't know, we should be putting in work. Let's fight something. Another Geodude. Let's fight this Geodude. Oh god. Oh, this Geodude's actually attacking us. I don't love that. Yeah, just do that. Alright, are we gonna run? We just need to gain like a level. Right? Like what if we gained a level? Spearow is gonna hit us pretty hard, I think, if it ever starts hitting us. Yeah, see, that's not good. That's a... Okay. Okay, good job, baby. You did it, baby. Now, we're gonna run out of friggin' potions. God, I don't know what to do. Baby on baby crime. And there we go. Alright. I would say that we've earned our way out of this route. Heal up. Alright. I'm going to get some water and use the restroom real quick. And in the meantime, you can just hang out. Alright, y'all. I'm back. Now, let's see here. In Pokemon card news, they're doing the black and white set soon. That's going to be kind of cool. My local game shop was already like, our allocations are looking low. And I'm like, geez Louise, guys. What is going on with this hobby? Like, I can't really speak. I only just got back into it like 2 years ago. For like Christmas of 22 or 23, I can't remember. Toast, you can't get up there. It's not stable. You could hop up on my leg for a sec. The people would love to see you. Ah! Okay, here we go. Let's show a little Toast. Toast is good. Look at the Toast. She's a good cat. She's been an angel in the move. They seem to like the new place just fine. Okay, this is something we should be training on for sure. Metapods are a low risk, high experience reward Pokemon. And it's not like we won't benefit from the defense EVs I'm sure they give or whatever. Nice. Bye, Toast. But yeah, we've moved. The setup is weird. I need to get a better desk setup and chairs set up. I'm just using like our dining room chair. That's the only chairs we own. Nice. Good work, baby. Nice. I didn't take his number. And what we're going to do now, actually, is go buy some more potions. Is this Ruins of Alf? Is this Ruins of Alf? We can sell all our Pokeballs, too. You always want to have a couple antidotes on hand, as well as a few paralysis heals. But yeah, we can totally sell these 2 Pokeballs. That's cool. Alright. Beat up every trainer we see. I'm gonna take on the trainer battles in the gym as well. Here's another free experience game. That's cool. I mean, still, like, I'm like, should I not be doing rare candies at some point? I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, I'm sorry I don't have, like, a better handle on how to do, like, a solo. I've never watched a solo run where it was, like, one Pokemon. I know people have done them, but I don't know if it's just not hitting my algorithm or what. I've seen Kaizo Ironmons, you know what I mean? So I guess those are solo runs, but that's such a different thing than what I'm doing here, obviously. But yeah, I'm coming into this just like, I wanted to start streaming something again, and I wanted it to be a little lower stakes than like the Pozzole run or another Chef Lock, so it's something I could like edit a little more easily. You know, I don't have to do the whole rigmarole of explaining the rule set at the top. I don't know. The lasagna video that we put out, if you saw that, if you followed us off that, thank you so much for watching that. I'm really touched by the response to it. Like, nearly all the comments were just super positive and really encouraging. And really, I can't tell you how much they meant to me. But, you know, it's not like I blew up. I think we're capped out right now at like 750 views on the video, which I'm so proud of all those views. And really, honestly, I can't tell you how little I expected, just like posting my first time video like that. But the response was really good. The response I got, you know. But, you know, we didn't blow up. I got 54 subscribers. I'm proud of every one of them and grateful for every one of them. But we are not in, like, a scenario where people have, like, a shorthand for my rule sets for, like, the Chef Lock. And so, like I said, I just wanted something to make a video about that hopefully would be a lot shorter and a lot, like, just easier to catch on to. I don't know. Not that the other idea is so friggin' complicated, but people, you never know what people are gonna click on. And also, this is my mascot. This is the channel's mascot. We should do a solo run with it, was my logic. So I hope you're excited to spend as much time with Furret as I am. I'm like really honestly looking forward to seeing how to make it work and seeing how to get through this game with just one friend. Like, okay, like, should I be fighting metapods in the grass, or should I be just getting rare candies and going for it that way? I don't know. I don't know. La 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 la. Oh my god. Sentret, you look crazy. Am I moving Sentret? I feel like I'm moving Sentret. That's wild. And have I no, I haven't deposited Chikorita. We should do that. Blah 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 blee blue blee. I love this one. Which song is this? Azalea Town, where all the slowpokes are and stuff. Yeah, I love this music. La 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 la. I have been dabbling with Sacred Gold, the Drayano ROM hack of HeartGold, and honestly, like, really enjoying it. Just kind of doing a straightforward Nuzlocke of it in my personal time, just to see, like, how challenging is this? Like, is this something I feel up to trying to, like, ROM hack or ROM hack Nuzlocke on stream? And I think I might want to do it. I do think the stream I'm gonna do after this one will probably be another Emerald stream. I'm not all the way sold on that. There might be other ones, but I might want to do first. I've been kind of thinking, like, I want to, like, maybe represent as many of the generations as I can, like, as quickly as possible. I don't know. It's all really up in the air. But I do think the very next run I want to do is an Emerald run. Should probably be doing it now, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, but we're doing this. Sprout Tower. Let's go. We're going to take on every trainer. I think that's at least, I feel like that's the least we can do, is, like, I don't know, see how naturally leveled up we get if we fight every single trainer before the gym and in the gym. Like, how leveled do we get just without overly grinding in the grass, you know? Taking on Pokemon kind of as we naturally encounter them, like not running away from every wild Pokemon and taking on every trainer. What do you get to without rare candies? Bellsprout is really cute. I like it when Weepinbell eats James. That makes me crack up. And I'm really looking to crack up tonight. It's been a while since I really cracked up. Is that the Even Stevens kid? Or is it Lizzie McGuire's brother at the Osmosis Jones premiere? I think is what it is. I'm really looking to crack up. I haven't cracked up in a while. I need to find it. It's really good. It's a cultural touchstone of great importance. All right, we're doing baby's got teeth this time a little bit. I think we're doing a little better, and I'm paying a little better attention. Maybe. Wah, wah. Hey, yeah. I I found all my old Game Boys. Well, during the move, I found my Game Boy Advance. My white Game Boy Advance. It still works. Still turns on. Sapphire's plugged in there. It still works just fine. It's from this like rare window in technology, like computer technology, where things were actually being made with longevity in mind. They hadn't fully come up with the idea of like built-in obsolescence, or designed obsolescence, planned obsolescence, I think is what I'm going for. So like, yeah, things like actually like were really like durable. The glass was sturdy. Like it was hard to break a Game Boy. Now you can mess up a Switch with by just like looking at it. The Joy-Cons will start drifting. Time to take on the Elder. The Elder. Bag. I think we want to use a potion here. That's just my guess. How you feeling, baby? You ready? Oh, yeah. You cannot withstand us, Elderly. You're not prepared for this realness. I'm really pretty confident that we evolve at level 15. And that's Elderly and Sprout Tower down. Let's see here. Oh my god. I've always been frustrated with how the ladders work in these games sometimes, because I'm like, they should just work like a door. Like, you shouldn't be able to go up the back of the ladder and come out like a different way. Like, it should just be like you touch the ladder, you go up a certain way. I don't know. I'm sure there's a better way to explain what I'm trying to say, but somebody understands what I'm getting at. Alright, we're going to fight both these trainers. Quick attack. Crit! Baby crit! You walk into this gym and you crit in the first mon? You got something to prove? You got something to say out here, baby? You want your name to be known in these streets? Is that what I'm hearing? Prevents accuracy loss. Yeah, keen eye over runaway, I think, is definitely the way to go. They don't know what to do about it. It seems like to glitch out this gym. Yeah, Fury swipes. We're gonna need foresight. Unfortunately, we very well may need foresight. We don't need scratch. We don't need scratch. We get more opportunities to crit with Fury swipes, even for reduced accuracy. I think I want to at least... I don't know what the level cap is, but I'm firmly allowing overleveling within reason is how I've described it. And what that entails is totally up to me and my discretion. So if any of that's a deal breaker for ya, I'm not really worried about it. Let's see here. Let's see. Maybe... I feel like we're allowed to solve the first puzzle. Oh, you can like... Can't you like walk behind this or... Oh, no, wait. You can walk like through it like that. And then, yeah, that's bizarre. They didn't need to do that like that, but whatever. Okay, I learned this at one point. You can't play this while you're fast forwarded. It won't let you rotate it. Like, it just doesn't understand the command if you're like in fast forward, which is, you know, fair enough. This is not how you were designed to be played. All right, radical. Ugh. Yeah, I did just come from above, weird green dot. Sorry, this is my first time streaming a DS game, so if like the dimensions of it aren't right for some reason or another, like on my stream, I'm sorry. I will watch back the stream and make sure that everything's working properly. afterwards if there are any issues. Baby, 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 oh. That's 3 Fury swipes. God. The glitches on this are really something. But yeah, we're gonna evolve before we take on Falkner. That's my one. That's the one stipulation. I don't think Sentret needs to take on a gym leader. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is the kind of grinding I want to be doing. Like, this is boring. Oh, well, let's see here. Wooper, huh? Pokemon number. I have a guess that I'm pretty confident about, but let's go the other way on it. Yeah, you go from... Okay, yeah, yes, yes. Wooper is Pokemon number. Ooh, wait a second. I think yeah, no, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Pokemon number 194 is Wooper. Pokemon number 194. Let's look it up. Let's check. Pokemon number 194, I said. Pokemon 194. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. There it is. Boom, Wooper. I was right. All right, baby. We're not done until you're level 15. Thought you'd always be mine. Rattata does very little for our experience gain, but Rattata does a lot for our EV spread, I think. I think Rattata's got to be either attack or speed, either of which is something we want. So I'm not going to run from anything I see here. I figure we can use the random EV spread. It's not like I have planned for specific fights or anything. Sorry if the walking around bothers you on camera, but I just can't stay seated for forever, especially in the chairs we have. They're just like not comfortable on my little butt. My little butt is uncomfortable. All right, let's go to the Poke Center, baby. I gotta think Falkner's level cap is lower than 15. I gotta think we'll be over leveled. Yeah, it's 13. I would hope 15 would be enough, but I really can't say for sure. But I don't know. We're gonna try it. This game might take several attempts, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. There's got to be something to this. Blind, not our Sentret, because she has keen eye. Baby. All right, we're getting close. let's see here. God, I've been I've been thinking about doing like pack openings on here, which sucks. I don't know, like I watch a lot of Pokemon card like opening content, and there are creators out there that do some really creative, cool stuff, or just like have fun personalities, and like I don't know. It just seems so expensive to do with any level of consistency. I was thinking one thing I might try to cough up the budget for is to get enough packs of like Paldean Fates to open every day for a year or something, looking for the Bubble Mew. But there's so many people chasing that thing. I want it. I want a master. I don't have a master set of anything. I've never master set of anything, and for some reason, Paldean Fates, I'm just like, I want a master set. Let me do it. I can do it. Destined Rivals, I got lucky enough to, I like stumbled upon the GameStop right before it was opening, and I saw the line, and I was like, oh damn, it's release day. And I got just a couple loose packs. Hold on, sleeve packs. Sorry for the wait. This was my one big pull on Destined Rivals Day. I don't even have it asleep yet. But I got this full art Rockets Moltres. It's really pretty. You know, obviously there's a lot of really cool cards in the Destined Rivals set. I'm just happy I got my hands on any of it, let alone a full art pull. Like, I was really happy. So, but the hobby's out of control, and like, I don't know, I feel like doing more Pokemon card, like aimless Pokemon card opening content is just not something I really want to do. So I feel like if I'm ever going to do it, it's got to feel like, I don't know, like something that is just coming genuinely to me, sincerely, and like maybe I have like an idea that really like rings true. I was thinking about doing Journey Together till we got the Furret, but I already went out and bought the new full art Furret because I was like, I gotta have it. So I do. And I did. Let's see here. I don't want to... We're really close. We're really close to the evolution. I'm very excited. Baby, baby, baby. I think if this doesn't do it, the very next fight definitely should. Yeah, okay. How do you feel about evolving? Aw, that's so nice. I feel so great about walking with you. Now let's mess this guy up. Bing, bang, boom. And it's time to evolve. What? Baby is evolving? Yes. And the Gen 4 Furret sprite is perhaps the very best. How you feeling? Oh, you're trying hard to keep up with me. Oh my god. Oh, because you're paralyzed. Right? Because you got staticked. Let's heal you up and see how you feel now. You yawned loudly. You seem like a sleepy guy. Yeah, you seem bored a lot of the time. Alright, that's fine. Well, I don't know if a level 15 Furret is enough um, to take on Falkner on her own. But I really feel like we gotta try. Um, I think the strategy in my mind, God, there's no, like, I don't think there are any held items or anything you can get before this. The strategy in my mind is like, how many heals does Falkner use? How many? I imagine it's just one, which means we get one. Does Falkner use in HeartGold? I'm not seeing anyone say. I wonder, maybe he doesn't heal. I won't heal until I see him heal. But yeah, I think the strategy is see how many defense rolls we can get away with setting up on this Pidgey. Looks like we should be able to set it all the way up. 5. And that should put us all the way up. Nice, and they're missing tackles. Let's give it a Fury Swipes. We miss. Maybe that's okay. 2 hit. Pidgey down. Pidgeotto. Let's hit some quick attacks. Like I said, I won't heal until I see them heal. But they don't even heal. And we take it. Alright, that was easy. Okay. Rad. I had a feeling this game was either going to be like weirdly easy or like, I don't know. But that's just one gym. One gym badge. Yeah, I get it, Professor Elm. You got an eggy waggy, and you're like, baggy, baggy, please taggy, taggy. And I will. Oh, right, he's in the Pokemarch, not in the Poke Center. But it never hurts to heal your Pokemon. Healing your Pokemon is goated in situations where them not being at full health is the vibe. Yeah, I'll take the egg, I guess. I don't want to. Do you have to? I feel like you're supposed to, right? I don't remember. Kimono Girl. The egg is important? The Togepi egg is important to you? I don't understand this game. You're gonna give us a Miracle Seed, which I don't give a shit about. And baby, oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much just knock down everything I see, more or less, unless it's like a really unreasonable situation. But I think that we're kicking it old school right now. I'd say, obviously, I'm still playing. I know we just beat Falkner. I only started the stream about an hour 15. So let's try to make it through Bugsy. I don't see why not. We'll do the Slowpoke well and Bugsy and hell, maybe even our rival battle. Maybe even battle our rival before the woods or whatever. Alright, baby's a unit. No, I don't want your phone number. Baby is not worried about anybody yet. Baby's not been challenged too much. What will be interesting is taking on like ghost Pokemon. I think we literally, unfortunately, kind of have to hang on to Foresight for the time being, which is crazy. I've never had to run Foresight on a Pokemon before. But, you know, it's like the opposite of Wonder Guard. It's like, what things are you going to encounter that you can't affect as a normal Pokemon? She really has limitations. Furret really has wild limitations. She was never meant to make it to the Elite Four. I got her there through sheer force of will and a complete, you know, lack of understanding of the battle systems or anything. Obviously, I wasn't Nuzlocking anything when I was like 7 years old or whenever I first got this game. But, you know, it's the whole Karen quote. It's like true people play with their best. They don't play with the best, they play with their favorites, or whatever the awesome quote is that I'm butchering. And, like, it's just so not how I play most of the time. I play with the best teams I can think to put together for whatever blah 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 game I'm playing or scenario. Give up on helping hand. And so it's just fun to actually like come back and be like, you know what? I can still play this game with my favorite Pokemon. I don't have to always do some weird challenge. Like, let's just like friggin'. No, I don't even need a rod. Let's just one Furret in a dream. Yeah, I beat Falkner, and now I'm gonna beat you too. You beat Falkner? Yes, I did. I did that. Is there an HM? I didn't. Flash, I think, is the HM. Right? I don't know. I don't know how this stupid game works. There's stuff down there. We're gonna fight somebody on both floors. At least one Pokemon on both floors. Yeah, I think that, like, what I'm discovering is that soloing is just, like, weirdly easy. Like, the experience management run rate train is just, like, is what it is. It's just, like, you're gonna out-level stuff so quickly. And as long as you know how to play around your, like, weaknesses. That's one thing. We just haven't, like, gone up against a challenge yet that's like, oh, this thing is, like, much undeniably stronger than us, or like a type we can't handle. Now this could get weird. Let's set up a couple defense curls. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, this could get really bad actually. I think we're gonna just keep hitting quick attack. Actually, let's hit a couple fury swipes. We have more crit chances, more potential crit chances. Wow, baby, you were scratching away. Okay, just don't get hit. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, that was relatively painless. I mean, I think this is a rule. This, I feel like a little more comfortable saying, like, I'm going to make myself fight every trainer I see. I kind of just don't think I have a decent enough excuse to not do it. Like, even with typing weirdness. The one thing that I remember about Furret, if it's the same as it is in regular gold, this sucker can learn surf. You need something? I don't think so. Hold on.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah, it is right there. Here. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah. So at some point I might have to teach Furret surf. Just to like get around rock Pokemon. Steel Pokemon. I would have to hope that she can learn something like Brick Break. Submission. I doubt she'll get close combat. But like that's the whole thing with normal Pokemon, right? Is that they're supposed to kind of have like better move learn pools. How are you feeling? Composed. Baby is composed. Shorty right there is composed. Let's see here. So we're going down and we're beating everyone we can fight in here. Let's fight you. Yeah. Are you looking for Pokemon too? No, I'm not. I've got my Pokemon. I'm loyal to Furret. Baby's drowsy? Not anymore. Baby's a Furret, not a drowsy. Slowpoke is Pokemon number 79. 79. Let's check our math. Slowpoke, Pokemon number 79. Pokemon 79. Bow. Bam, bam. Oh, the 151 Slowpoke is so cute. Swim on its little back. Wow, it's raining hard. You don't fight? You just like to hang out in the rain? And that's your strategy. Beat up a wild Pokemon real quick. I mean, when you put it that way, but whatever. That's what's happening. And then let's fight this guy. This might be hard. I think he has him a chop, possibly. Quick attack. We'll keep outspeeding with quick attack. Rock polish won't matter. Rock polish won't matter if we just keep clicking quick attack. Boom. I think this is a Machop. Okay, so hopefully we can get around this thing or tank whatever hits. Yeah. Radical. Nothing to worry about. No, sir, I don't need your number. Team Rocket, didn't we? Yeah, we're blah, and I'm blind. Hey, guess what? I have your Moltres. Boom. Bloom Mail. I don't need Pokeballs. I'll take some Super Potions. Why not? Like 5 of them. And an Awakening would probably be smart. Whatever. Bing, bing, let's heal up. Wah, wah, let's heal our Pokemon. Baby, 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 baby. They're not already in here. Quick attack. I did get far enough in Sacred Gold that I had to play the like far-fetched puzzle where you like can't step on the sticks, and like in regular Gold it's one far-fetched and it's just like you just have to kind of like shepherd him back a certain direction. So I was not prepared. I was getting so frustrated. I was like, why can't I do this? But I figured it out after Googling. Kurt, let's go help these Slowpokes. Your grandpa's cool. Direct action. Uncritical support for Kurt, the Pokeball Smith, and Slowpoke Defender. Oh, I heard I fell down the ladder, so it's like, and I died. All right, baby, it's up to us. We gotta be the crime fighters. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like a 3-stream game. I don't know. Obviously, I should keep my mouth shut just because it's easy so far. But I really like, besides like grinding up to level 15, like 2 levels I really ground up to. Everything else has been pretty organic. Like I said, I'm not running away from every wild Pokemon, but I'm not fighting every wild Pokemon either. I don't know, dude. I just think like this really has the potential to be over fast if it continues to go like this. If like being over leveled the way I've been over leveling is like really gonna, I don't know. Let's just keep playing. But yeah, so far I'm like finding this pretty not challenging, as I'm sure you can tell. We're mostly just hitting quick attack over and over again. Executive Proton. Oh, wait, hold on. You're not supposed to... I'm Executive Proton, and I'm ready to... Ooh. Well, easy enough. Baby level 20. What's Bugsy's level cap? Probably like 15. 17. Okay. So we're still kind of within a range where I'm not like more than 5 levels over or anything like truly, truly absurd. And the teams are gonna get bigger. Yeah. No, I don't care about the Pokeballs, about your phone number, about any of that. Okay, and we'll fight you. Ooh, yeah, see? This is why we had to keep Foresight. This is exactly why we had to keep Foresight. Glad I had the Foresight to not get rid of Foresight. Wow, so he's over Bugsy's level cap. I probably should have done this second, but... Wow, can't even gain 1 level off of you. You're so... Ugh. That was pathetic. What time are we looking at? Is that 8:33? Wow. Yeah, I think... You know, if this ends up taking like 2 streams and that's like the whole thing and it's like just really easy, then whatever. That's how it goes. I don't think, like, at some point we've like, if I take this to its like natural conclusion, like we take on red with 1 Furret. And I don't know how that goes. I don't know how that goes. Like, obviously I would be level 100 at that point. But while being level 100, we're also in a situation where, like, I'm taking on a full team of, like, Pokemon in their late 80s or, like, in the 80s, right? Like, which is, like, that's a lot to take on. I mean, the Elite Four alone is going to be, like, quite the struggle. I don't know. We'll just have to watch where the levels are at and, like, what kind of moveset we're going to need to nail down to, like, take out certain threats. This is going to end up being challenging, like, and much less straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. Parts of the game will be challenging, undeniably. We just haven't gotten to those parts yet, and I'm like, huh. Oh yeah, we can't battle the double battle trainers because of woke. I'm just gonna go straight into it. I mean, I'd say our strategy is probably... Oh my god, they lead with Scyther? Oh, because they're gonna use U-turn. Well, let's take some chip. Oh my god, I don't like that at all. Defense curl. Yeah, I say we defense curl. We just max it out real quick. 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah. And then, oh, crit! Baby, baby, baby. Let's do the Fury Swipes. Got rid of that Citrus Berry. That U-turn's not doing much at all now. 1, 2. Don't get poisoned, baby. Oh, no, 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 no. Fury Swipes is stupid. Quick attack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, by the skin of our teeth. Wow. We beat the glitchy Bugsy. That was close. I mean, that got real touch and go for a second. Gonna make sure we don't die of poison on the way home. So, yeah, I mean, the overleveling is certainly doing something, but it's also not... Yeah, okay. Falkner's easy. And trainer battles have always been easy. But there are still going to be close calls and challenges along the way. But we're doing good so far. 2 gym badges down. Oh, this is going to be... Yeah, I get it. You let your birds poop in your butt or whatever the hell. And you just got to sneak up behind them, and then they just automatically are like, there's still one more. Ploppy, ploppy, whoppy, doppy. I say stuff like that when I don't know how else to talk. Oddish. Let's get rid of you. You need to catch it from behind. Where do I want this guy to run to? Okay. You don't want him down there. Go up there. Aldish. Leave us alone. Okay, that's not the spot. Damn, dude. I'm dumb. I'm dumb like a kid is dumb. I feel so stupid. How do I do this? How do I even, like, affect him with this one? I guess. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Why am I so dumb? I was never supposed to be dumb. But then you can't get behind him. Oh my god. Farfetch'd. Why are you so difficult? I'm so stupid. Oddish. Now's not the time. Legit. Like, just not right now. Okay. Check this out. Oh, we did it. Nice. My far and fetched. Oh, that's cute. Okay, thank you for the HM. You can go now. You can go now. You can go now. I'm not. Can you learn U-turn? That'd be something. Nah. Yeah, for now at least. Alright. And then, yeah, we're not taking Togepi all the way back to Professor Elm because I think he just gives you, like, an Everstone, and it's like, go to hell. I would hope Chikorita can learn Cut. Like, you would think those vines of hers could cut, but we'll see. Yeah, cool. HM Mon. Let's not throw around the S word. Slavery. I just don't like the term HM slave. It's like, I just think it's mean and belittling to slavery. It's mean to the Pokemon, and it's just harsh. And it bums me out. And it's a bummer. Headbutt. Alright, yeah, give us Headbutt. Yeah, over Fury Swipes, we take Headbutt, because we'll outspeed a lot of stuff, and the flinch chance is way better than missing a bunch of Fury Swipes. We've already kind of gotten screwed by that. Oh, Lost in the Dark at Lilacs Forest. Yeah, okay, sure. Good job, baby. Oh yeah, let's knock something out in a tree. Come on. Let's fight. Fight me, tree dwellers. Yeah. See, this is what you get for falling out of the tree. I deserve to be glitchy. Yo. Taunt. I don't know. I don't know if that's something we can utilize, really. Maybe. This guy's got a lot of Pokemon. He's got a team of 4 Pokemon. Oh no, it was Keen-Eye. Keen-Eye prevented your sand attack from doing anything. You basically just wasted a turn. Baby, 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 oh. Yeah, this is nuts. This is honestly, okay, we got intimidated. That's something. I don't think that our move set is particularly like broken in this game. Like I think in Sacred Gold Furret was learning like Coil, which was like crazy. Like that would be an insane setup move, especially like to learn right as you evolve. So I don't think we're getting anything quite that broken in this game. I doubt Furret can learn like Sword Stance or anything that's like really insanely set-upable. Dragon Dance Furret, I don't think is a thing. I think like defense curls and stuff. No, I don't want your number. Sorry, sweaty. Try again. All right, Mankey, you're down. And Diglett, you are down as well. See, this is just getting a little silly. No, I don't want your phone numbers. Why are you all so obsessed with hanging out with people that are better than you? Oh, lore. Lyra is the daycare couple's granddaughter. This is your boyfriend? Ha ha ha, Grandma, you're a grandma. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's my number. Lyra, get out of here. Screw you. Daycare man. See, I don't need your phone numbers. All right, A-Cab, let's go. Wow, you're pretty nice and leveled yourself, aren't you? Not as leveled as us, though. Professor Elm, what? Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Camper Todd. No, oh my god, this whole route of people is like, let me call you. Embargo. I doubt that comes up. Radio tower. Oh, the city looks different in this game. We should go look at the TMs. Do you have a directory? Trainer mark. I doubt they're here. Yeah. Not seeing anything. You got max potions already? That's crazy. What about you? What do you sell? Nope. No battle items. No X speeds, X attacks, or any of that. No. Don't got the money for all the vitamins and stuff. Please tell me. TMs. Flash is a light, so Flash is a TM. Protect. Secret Power, I believe, is the berry one. Endure. Reflect. Light Screen. Hyper Beam. Blizzard. Fire Blast. Thunder. The user attacks at full power. It may also lower the foe's special stat if it hits. That's interesting. Is that like Focus Punch? Solar Beam. I'm gonna see what this is. Because it certainly looked like a fighting move. Oh, it's Focus Blast. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Obviously, we got Whitney coming up, but like, what am I gonna do? Whatever defense curl with a Focus Blast on her Miltank? I don't know. It just seems kind of crazy, and I don't want to get rid of Foresight until we really know we have something to take on Ghosts with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad we have it. Take me to the basement. Maybe one of those guys has like a move tutor thing. Ultra Ball, that'll really come in handy for selling. What is this, Lake of Rage? The Lake of Rage base, I think it might be. Oh my god. I'm too impatient for the elevator. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to beat every single trainer that I can find that's accessible to me right now, and then we're gonna take on Whitney, and that'll be the stream. And then I should be back again Friday during the day. I know it's a little strange, but I work early mornings, and I only work a few days a week. Oh, I think this is a fight. Okay, it's not a fight in this game. It was a fight in Sacred Gold. So yeah, but Fridays around noon is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like Friday at noon, Tuesdays at 7, and that'll be every week this month. Barring any like crazy changes, which I will be sure to post about as soon as I know about them. I'm really trying to make sure that I'm making time for this channel, because I really want to build it into something. I think that I just have like a lot of ideas I want to do. Yeah, let's get Furret a haircut. Why the hell not? Baby, how you feeling, baby? Poking at garbage. I'm beautiful and I'm poking at garbage. Oh, well. Go for the flinches. I feel like we're fine. Obviously, we're one-shotting these things, but like when resisted, the trick seems to try to go for the flinch or go for the thing that... Wait. Would you like to try the Team Rocket uniform? Oh, wow. Thanks. Whoa. What the hell is this? What's your deal? Okay. Whatever that means. Then we fight you. Then we go fight the route above us. Then we go fight the park. Oh no. Well, this will be fine. We'll wake up. I don't think this is an unlimited sleep generation. I think that ended in Gen 3, but I could be wrong. Baby, baby, baby. Are you Bill? No. Alright, so I think we fought everybody in town, and we're safe to go north and start beating up on these picnickers and whatnot. I'm actually gonna lie down for a little while. It's kind of embarrassing, I guess, but I've got back problems, and so everything, I don't know, can only last so long, standing, sitting, even lying down. Oh wait, we're gonna take more pictures? Okay. I don't want Chikorita in these pictures. She basically doesn't even exist. Baby is just an absolute menace. She really can't seem to be stopped. But, you know, that's just... We gotta test it. We gotta see if we can do it. And if we can, how easy it was to do. And if we can't, why can't we do it? And what do we need to do it? But I just think I think Baby should beat up everyone in Johto. I think that's the punishment they deserve. I also feel like it just bums me out. I just feel like, you know, Furret really suffers from this thing where Game Freak was afraid to, first of all, make anything very strong at all. And like in the first place they were like scared to make things strong, but then like what happened I think with Gen 2 is that they were just like, let's just make it Gen 1 but smaller, and just a way to sell more Gen 1 mostly is kind of what it felt like. And so Furret is like, you know, the trend of like, oh, there's always like a early route normal Pokemon and an early route flying Pokemon. The trend isn't a trend without Johto setting it as a trend, you know? And so it just kind of bums me out that like Furret is in this place where, damn it, I don't want your number. Furret is in this place where like, you know, she kind of only exists because Raticate exists, and the whole point of those early Pokemon is like you catch them early because they're easy to catch and they evolve relatively early, and then like, and Furret evolves even earlier than Raticate, and then like, you know, they want you to like age out of them and catch Pokemon further down the route and not use those Pokemon anymore. And it just bums me out that there are not ways to, I don't know, like equalize even within the game, like to like, oh, you hyper trained baby, you've taken baby blah 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 and now their base stats are higher. Like obviously there's EV training, but I just think it would be cool cuz they have worse movesets too. Like Furret isn't just weaker than a Salamence, it has a worse moveset than a Salamence, you know? So it's just kind of like there should be a way within the game, I'm arguing, that like, you know, allows you to just make your guy, your favorite guy, an actually viable Pokemon, even if it's not viable. And like, you know, obviously I'm not saying like Furret needs like to be competitively viable. I'm just saying like viable within a game, within one playthrough. But I don't know. Wait, we can't fight? I want to fight. That's annoying. Oh, I didn't mean to headbutt. But let's take you down. No, cut this tree. Thank you, Chikorita. We literally are doing this without you. Oh, man. My back's really starting to bother me, but whatever. We're plugging along. I imagine I'm still in here alone. Yeah. Oh, 2 watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We're soloing HeartGold with a single Furret. No, I don't want your phone number. This keeps happening. I don't want anyone's phone number, but they keep making me take it. The Johto community does not understand consent. And by does not understand consent, I mean that when I say yes when I want to say no, they don't read my mind. Probably gonna have to heal before we go into the big old park. I'm taking on every trainer that we can before we take on Whitney. That's how we're handling leveling, is kind of just seeing like where do you naturally level to when you're not really grinding deliberately at all. Okay, it is called the National Park. I was like, surely that can't be right. You're relaxing comfortably good, baby. I love that you're relaxed. Maybe we'll give you the Soothe Bell. Ooh, Rock Climb. Rock Climb stuff. I don't think I've ever played a game with Rock Climb. No, we don't need to headbutt. Dig is cool. Might teach you Dig. That could come in handy for Jasmine? Is that the steel type gym leader's name? Why does that sound fake to me? We need to heal up. We're running out of PP before we fight too many people in here. I think the only people that fight you are the ones that stand in the grass. I don't think any of the people out and about. Your Persian's very pretty. Quick Claw. That is not nothing. Headbutt Quick Claw. Naughty Nature Furret. Not too shabby. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, that's something. No, I don't want to do the bug catching contest. I'm sorry. It does nothing for me. Baby, let's heal up. Let's heal up the baby. Furret's Pokemon 162. 163, of course, is Hoot Hoot. Let's see here. Let's just do random number generation. How about that? La, la, la. Random. Well, we'll keep that one open. Random number generator. Max, 1025. Min, 1. Generate. 297. 297, huh? Huh. 297. This is interesting. 297. 297. Oh, wait. That's right. I think it's Makuhita. Let's look. Pokemon 297. Hariyama. Off by 1. Off by 1. Okay, I'm a little rusty. That's okay. Let's generate our next number. 529. Okay. 529. We're firmly in Unova. 529, right? That's what it is. 529. It's Drillbur. Drillbur. Pokemon 529. Drillbur. Boom. Excellent. No, we'll keep Headbutt over Slam for sure. Nope, I don't need your phone number, lady. Hoot Hoot is so cute. Noctowl though is just gorgeous. Still to this day, I've wanted to catch a shiny Noctowl like Ash, and I don't think I ever have in any game. C'est la vie. All right, let's generate a new number. 679. 679. We're definitely in Kalos in 679. Yeah, you don't fight. You'll fight though. 679. Oh damn. I don't like that. 679. You know who I think it is. I think it's Honedge. Let's see here. Pokemon 679. Honedge. Checkmate, King Me. Go Fish. Uno. Yahtzee. No whammies. Stop. I think there's one last guy. I think it's the last guy we can take on before the gym trainers. And then it's time to solo Whitney, which I'm sure will go fine. Although we are paralyzed right now, like dummies. Well, baby's not a dummy. I'm a dummy. All right, tight. Let's go heal up, and we'll take on Whitney's gym. And it's going to be a great time. Everyone's going to have a lot of fun. Let's see here. Random number generator. What have you got for us this time? 318. 318 oddly enough. I'm not sure. 318, so that's 318, right? I think it's Carvana. Carvana? And it is. Boom. Killing the game. Now, why is the gym still blocked off? What's the deal? Went flying by saying, I forgot to get a radio card. Okay, cool. That's smart, I guess. Like, make us establish a relationship with this building and this place. Alright, let's take the quiz. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes? What? Is it apricorns or whatever? Yes. Yes. No. It's impossible to use a TM on a Magikarp. Yes, right? Is he on with Marie? No. Nice. Give us... Boom. Alright, now we can fight Whitney. Well, all her trainers first. Let's take on every trainer in this gym. Starting with the people up on the top. Oh! Oh, do you have a Sentret? That's so cute. Yeah, thus far, we're overleveling like crazy, and there's really nothing that can be done to stop us. I have a friend that looks like that lady. That's so funny. We gotta go all the way. I'm fighting every trainer that I see. I can't promise that I will fight every trainer in the game because I don't know where they all are, but every trainer I see and become aware of, I am going to fight. With no one but Baby. Is Baby really gonna go in level 30 to this friggin' gym battle? That would be pretty spectacular. Do 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 do. All right, tight. Wait. How do you How do you do this? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Duh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, I get it. You're strong. We'll go heal up after this. Just having our PP seems important. It's important to keep your PP on you. You just want to be covered with PP, you know? You don't want to be found, like, not covered with PP. Mother! Yeah. Yeah? Did you? Okay, great. Maybe I should have said no. No, you gotta like the stuff she's gonna give you. It's nice. Your mom's nice. It's nice to be nice and grateful to your mother. When she's nice. She's trying her best. You're gazing restlessly at the buildings. I'm sorry you're feeling so restless. La 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 la. All right. All the trainers are down. God, why do I keep doing that? Okay, last thing to do on today's stream is to beat Whitney up. Let's see about held items. What does that Kebia berry do? A super effective poison move. Not gonna be a concern. I'm I'm gonna refrain, unfortunately, from teaching any new moves. Just not gonna do it yet, unfortunately, yeah. Battle items. Yeah, just give her this quick claw. I'd say we set up defense curl. That's our best bet. Nice. Shadow claw. Oh, we got lucky on that. 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we're all the way set up defense-wise. Before she ever throws out the taunt, we headbutt. Headbutt. Okay, so she used one heal. We're entitled to one heal. Ooh, I don't think it's going to come up. Golly. Okay. Yeah, if I'm 2-shot, that's kind of crazy. Okay, wait. Oh, that's kind of nice. They don't make you go all the way back. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got a ghost type gym coming up that we don't have any way of doing damage to yet. That's something to... I don't know, guys. I might have picked way too easy of a run, but that's also kind of the point, is I just want to kind of get something done so we can maybe get another video out. The long form videos. Like, no one's watching the streams yet, obviously. Like, we talked about that at length. Okay, we got a lot of packages. We should keep checking in on this. Rindo berries. But, yeah, I mean, it's honestly kind of fun to just, like, mow down Pokemon with Furret. Like, I'm also just having fun playing this game really easily. But like I said, I don't really have a way of doing anything to Morty yet, so I'm curious to see what's even possible. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, we'll take out Sudowoodo and get to Ekrutik Town. Yeah, this is about to be a bit of a bloodbath, I think. I just don't think there's really anything for any of these Pokemon to do to us. Berry pots, you can grow berries. Okay. Okay. Fight whatever trainer so we can fight in here. I don't know, guys. I didn't cook up the best idea with this solo run. I'm feeling like insecure about it, obviously. It's just, you know. Just keep an eye out for the Pozzoli video. Obviously, most of the people that are following this channel are following because they liked one of my other long form videos. Oh god. Well, Chikorita will die. Honestly, this is kind of intense. Yeah. And that's not anything. Chikorita dying, obviously. If anything, it's crazy that I'm having to solo double battle. That's pretty badass. But baby is not seeming to struggle with it at all. Good old button mashing romp. Oh wow, wait. Do I have Bleach Seed on? Yeah, this is maybe actually nuts. How do we handle that? I should have just stopped. Well, I should have put Chikorita away. Look. This game is fake. Everything about this is fake as hell. And obviously we're just trying to have some fun with the channel mascot. I'm over leveling like crazy as is. Everything's fucking fake. This game's made up. I fought her, and then we came up here, and it was like, we can't fight her, but we could do one after the other. This is how it was supposed to go. This is how it's actually supposed to happen. So we'll just do this real quick. And, you know, I got a little more experience than I should have got. I'm sorry. But I'm not counting it. And if someday someone's watching the friggin' run, they're watching the video and they go, hey, and then they go watch the VODs, and then they come back and tell you like, hey, they actually lost to a double battle that they wouldn't have gotten into if they had been playing by their own rules anyway, and so they were leveled up just a little more by the, you know, just like I'm so sorry that that's your life and that that's what you've, I don't know. I'm not counting it. It's just not worth it. This is going to be a short run, and if that's the one piece of trivia, like, did you know that they actually wiped to a double battle that they wouldn't have? Oh, thanks. Jumping for joy. See, we are, wait, what? That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll save obviously down here. And that'll be today's stream. I will see you all again Friday at noon. We'll either be doing the Furret soloing still, or we'll start another new challenge, and we'll do them both kind of like switching between the two. I'll make up my mind on that shortly. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna call it on today's stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you've been hanging out, or if you watch in the future, thanks so much for watching whenever you watch. And yeah, can't thank you enough for spending time with me. And like I said, I'll be back Friday at noon. Hasta la vista.